Hello, I am Mac, at least for a day, and everything's going to be okay. This is episode 18 of the No Man's Sky VR only playthrough. We're getting close to the end of this series. We've completed all the other storylines except Dreams of the Deep. I don't remember how much there is left. I know it's not a very long storyline. I would guess that we're about halfway, so we might finish it in this episode or maybe in the next one. We'll see. But first, let's see. Do I need to sell stuff? No, I think I'm good. I think I already sold some stuff previously. Before this. Okay. I'm going to go back to my base. Wait. I don't know if I've checked this space station for scanner upgrades. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I checked it off camera. Never mind. Okay. Let's just get right to it. Back to my beach base. But don't worry, when this series ends, I'll be starting my next series, which will concentrate on making money with the new gameplay systems of No Man's Sky Beyond. Alright. Let me think. Before I leave... No, I think I'm good. Alright, I'm gonna summon submarine here. And then I need to scan for... Whoa! My Nautilon looks fully powered. I haven't lost any power. That's interesting. It says power is going down, but the bar never actually goes down. Weird. Is that a bug? Or did they decide to just make it never run out of energy? Okay, so quick menu. I need to scan for abandoned buildings. Yay. Let's see, it's probably far away. Yeah, it looks really, yeah, it's really far away. So I gotta fly over there. So I may not have to worry about recharging my submarine, at least until they fix the bug that's making it not run out of energy. I was worried since salt was so difficult to find, although I ended up buying a bunch of salt from a trade terminal I found that had it. I think this is the exact building I came to previously. Hopefully that won't mess anything up. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it sent me to this exact building previously in the storyline. As long as it works. There used to be a lot of problems with buildings for storylines being reused and then they didn't work, but I think they made it so that there's never any problem with that anymore. Oh man, I love the submarine in VR. So fun. Can't wait to get upgrades for it, make it faster and stuff. But it's actually pretty fast. I remember when the Nautilon was first added that it was like really slow, or seemed really slow, but it seems faster in VR. Or maybe this place was just really close. Okay. Good. Terminal's working. Log accessed. Signal echo distorted. Recovering data. Log 0062A. Breach event plus 12 souls. It was my turn to dive today. Once again, nothing of interest. Nothing but kelp and rocks. The water is yet to recede. Some of the crew have taken to swimming without their suits. It looks so inviting. So the storyline, quote unquote storyline, I can almost do air quotes in VR, but the storyline of Dreams of the Deep is a lot like the abandoned building lore. In fact, it has some scenarios in it that are just like abandoned building lore. Like there's lore in the abandoned buildings that talk about wanting to discard your suit and swim, and this one just mentioned that too. This entry of the Dreams of the Deep. So as I've always said, Dreams of the Deep isn't really a storyline, it's a lore line. But it's a kind of interesting lore line that gives you rewards, but it's not like a current storyline. Like the player isn't actually participating in the storyline. Oh, so I need to keep searching for more sunken buildings. Okay. I was too busy thinking about stuff that I didn't look at what I was supposed to be doing. Yeah, it definitely looks like I never run out of energy. That's awesome. Okay, so we keep looking for sunken buildings. And I guess if it doesn't tell me how far it is, it's close enough that I can get to it. Because earlier when it was 3 hours away, it told me that. But I guess if it doesn't tell me, then it's close enough for me to just travel to. Okay, now it's telling me how far it is. It's 3 minutes away. Man, that's a long way. I think I will fly over there. So that's a long time to be going in the submarine. Yeah, I'm going to take my ship and fly over there. I'd probably just always do that. Whoa. Looks like I'm gonna have to land on this floating island, which is fine. Actually, yeah, it should be fine. Hopefully, actually might be a really bad idea. If I can't get back up to this floating island, I'm going to be stranded more or less. Nah, it's not too far down. I can probably jetpack back up here. Alright. Let's call the Nautilon. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna do the underwater ruin lore line in this series. I did that as part of a storyline series, you know, when the Abyss update first came out, but the underwater ruin lore ended up being not very rewarding and even less interesting than the Dreams of the Deep lore, so I'm not going to be doing that lore line again. I mean, it's kind of an interesting lore line, but there's no extra rewards like Dreams of the Deep, so it's... Well, there are some monetary rewards, but it's not anything unique or too special. Might do that later as part of another series. Log access, signal echo distorted, recovering data. Log 0115C, breach event plus 21 souls. The secondary dive team came back early today. They found a cave full of strange crystals, but the lights on the sub cut out and forced them home. They seem upset, disturbed, but we have to go back while we still have an idea of where it is, before the shifting tides rob us. We'll never build anything without advanced materials. Log 0115D, we fixed the lights on the Nautilon. I'm heading out. Oh, there's two logs here. Log 0119A, breach event plus 23 souls. We found the cave. I knew we would, but what a find. Great, towering crystals of brilliant red, rich metal deposits, concentrated deuterium, all we could ever need. Deuterium. Deuterium used to be in the game, but they got rid of it. That's kind of funny that it still mentions deuterium. Actually, wait. No. Deuterium is it's detritum. Detritum was removed from the game, but deuterium is still a concentrated form of dihydrogen. All we could never ever need. We might just make it after all. Now if only we could get a dry night's sleep. Okay. Trace the survivors across the ocean. Okay. X. Use the sonar to detect another sunken building. Okay. Yep. It's annoying that you can't turn without turning on the engine, but I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh, that one's really close. Nice. It's just 53 seconds away. Works for me. I love using the Nautilon. The controls are really good with the motion controllers. Someone told me in the comments that using DualShock controller in the Nautilon is broken right now, so it's not a good idea to try to use it with that, but it's really good, really easy to use with the motion controllers, the Move controllers. Alright. Kind of sad there's no real challenge to this as far as the abyssal horrors go in VR, since they don't attack you. Alright. Log accessed. Signal echo distorted. Recovering data. Log 0328A. Breach event plus 98 souls. I had the dream again. The endless purple waves, mile after mile after mile. A relief at first. Hey, Jacob. Nope, this is my solo series, which is almost over, and I'll enable multiplayer when I finish the storyline series. A relief at first from that dull crimson ache, but then I can't escape the feeling there's something else there. I look around and there's nothing. I blink and I see them, faint at first, just lines. But it's unmistakable, repeating geometric shapes traced in the sky, row after row of triangles slowly scrolling past, and I can't explain it. It's the most terrible thing I've ever seen. I'm going to screenshot some of this. This is basically the most memorable passage in the Dreams of the Deep lore. It's almost a relief to wake up and see the rain again. Log 1998B, breach event plus 399 souls. That's after the very first entry that we got at the beginning of the storyline. They've gone back to that wretched cave, every one of them. No one is listening to me. We can still build the hyperdrive, I know it. After that, flushing the salt out of the launch thrusters will be easy. Log 2001P, breach event plus 399 souls. We've all had the same dream, the same rambling, the teeth in the sky, those crystals. It's nonsense. There's nothing else down there. We've taken it all. So that is, to me, the most interesting line of the storyline, the mention of the teeth in the sky. I'm going to screenshot that too. I was hoping after the Abyss update that we were eventually going to get more storyline involving the teeth in the sky, whatever that is, but we haven't gotten anything else about it, so I don't know. But what can I do? Maybe I missed something. Maybe they're right. One last look won't hurt. So, like I said, it's a lot like the abandoned building lore, where the traveler in the storyline is basically being driven insane by some mysterious force. And that's also the same theme as the underwater ruins lore that was also added in the Abyss update, which was kind of disappointing that both storylines were about the same thing. They were both about people being driven insane by some mysterious force. It's kind of a ongoing theme in No Man's Sky. They always have, in pretty much every storyline, people being killed or going insane because of mysterious unknown forces. But, oh well. I mean, it's a cool type of storyline, but if you use it for every single storyline, it starts to get a bit old. Wait, what am I supposed to do? No survivors detected on land. Return to the water. What? You can't even read the log without being underwater. Use the scanner to search for the crew. Signal is weak. Several scans may be required. Are you talking about in my exocraft? I don't know why I keep forgetting to check my log after reading the lore. Just because I'm too busy talking. Okay, so... am I supposed to use... nope. This? I guess... oh, there we go. Yeah, explore in the Nautilon and find new scan location. Distance scouted. Okay. Am I pressing the right button? Yeah, that's the square button. There we go. Signal lock established. Locate the crew's final resting place. Oh, wow. I think we're just about to the end. It's too far away. I'm gonna do what I was going to do a second ago, and that is get back on land and fly where I'm supposed to be going. It's a lot easier just go over here and call my ship. Here we go. Sometimes the handles to exit the sub don't work. Hello? Can I leave, please? It's not working. Does it need to be in drive to work? Or maybe it's too shallow? There we go. Weird. Because if it's too shallow, you can't exit the Nautilon? Okay. So yeah, I think we're just about to finish the storyline. Of Dreams in the Deep. Because it said crew's final resting place. Whoops. Come on, it is too clear. There we go. Here we go. Yeah, I wish they would do more with the whole teeth in the sky concept. But, oh well. Because now that they made Sentinels less common, No Man's Sky is easier than it's ever been before. We kind of need some kind of malevolent enemy that maybe you only fight in special locations, so that mining still won't be annoying, because Sentinels won't be constantly bothering you, but it would be cool to have a really evil, malevolent enemy. I mean, we've got the biological horrors, but those only appear if you take their eggs. Be cool if there was some special evil, dangerous area that we could go to with a lot of dangerous enemies. Log accessed. Signal echo distorted. Recovering data. Trapped. Subreactor leaking. It grabbed me, but they're dead now. Their eyes are all shut. I think my leg is broken. My hand hurts. If I can just find an air tank, I can still get back home. The recording continues, but it is just hours of scratchy silence, the static of the currents. I have a haunting sensation of being watched. I wonder who this crew really were. It seems I will never find out. Well, that's kind of a sad ending. But it's interesting that the end of this says that you have a haunting sensation of being watched, which has actually happened several times in the storylines. In the Exocraft storyline, it talks about being watched from behind by some unknown being, and I think it makes reference to that in the Alice Rises storyline, but that may have turned out to be Null. Null was watching us. So I don't know. Is there some other force that is watching us, or are they never going to do anything about that? Oh, inherited the helmet of the lost diver. Yay. So yeah, the final reward for Dreams of the Deep is a new helmet in the appearance modifier. So that's it. With that, we have completed Dreams of the Deep, the most recently added storyline. And this will be the end of this series. But my next series, well, I'll talk about that after I get out of here. I'm gonna go back to my ship, and I'll talk about my next series as I go to my ship. So my next series is gonna be a series on this save, my VR only save. And my plan is to I'm going to enable multiplayer. At least I'm going to try that. I'm going to try having multiplayer on this save. But I won't really be concentrating on multiplayer. I'll just have it on so people can come visit me while I'm working. But my main goal of my next series on this save will be it's doing that thing again where it won't let me out. To turn around or something, I guess. Here we go. My goal will be to make a whole bunch of money. So I'm going to be trying out the animal taming and milking system and the new mining devices and any other new systems they've added in No Man's Sky Beyond that helps you to make money. And yeah, that series, I was thinking of calling it Becoming a Chef. Like I was going to concentrate on cooking, but I realize now there's a lot of other things to do besides just cooking in No Man's Sky Beyond. So I'm going to be doing all of the new systems with the goal of making a lot of money and, buying a really good ship and multi-tool and freighter and all that stuff. So I think I'm just going to name the series Getting Rich in No Man's Sky Beyond. A really simple title. But yeah, so that's my plan. But even though I'm going to have multiplayer enabled, I don't want people to come and give me a bunch of money or anything. That's my fear, is that people are going to come give me stuff and then I'll make money that way. But I don't want that. I want to make money with the new systems in No Man's Sky Beyond. So if I have any problems with that, that's pretty much the only thing I'm worried about enabling multiplayer, is if people come on and give me a bunch of stuff, because I want to make most of all my money myself. But of course I won't have it enabled for people to attack me or edit my base. Have Mac 1. Hi Donald. And yeah, people won't be able to edit my base or man, what the heck's wrong with my ship? It's not wanting to. Oh well. So I'm not worried about people attacking me or messing up my base. I just don't want people to give me money or anything. So if people do that, I might have to not have multiplayer enabled for that series, because I want to make a whole bunch of money with just using all the new systems and stuff. But anyway, that is going to be the end of this. Whoa. That's not a predator, is it? That is a big creature. Hopefully it's not a predator. Whoa, that is so cool looking. But yeah, that series will continue to be VR only, because it's on my VR only save. I can't play in non-VR. So I'll be playing in VR and making as much money as I can, and I'll hopefully show people how to make a lot of money in No Man's Sky Beyond as a part of that series. It was what? It was a predator? Oh, bad controller. But anyway, that is going to do it for the No Man's Sky Beyond VR only playthrough, which was a playthrough of all of the storyline. Although there is a few storyline-ish quests, pretty much just all the base building stuff, base computer archives and the base building NPCs. But I'm going to do all that as a part of the money-making series. So I'll start out by doing all the base building stuff, and I'll build my base, and I'll start buying up all the new base parts and using them to make a whole bunch of money. So anyway, this does it for the No Man's Sky Beyond VR only playthrough, but the save file is far from done, and I'll be back soon with the new money-making series. So, I have been Mac. Thank you for joining me for a day, and remember, everything is going to be okay.